Hey, what's up everybody? It's Lance with Love to Hate, back again with another unboxing video. Today I have for you Tiny Epic Game of Thrones from Gamelin Games. All right, so this is Tiny Epic Game of Thrones. I said it's from Gamelin Games, but it's also from the op. And this is the copy that I got from backing the Kickstarter campaign. It just delivered to me the other day. And so this is going to be an unboxing of the base game, but also the Heroes Pack, the Ice and Fire expansion, and the coin pack here. So let's go ahead and get into this. Pretty excited for this one. And so on the back of the box here, the main box anyhow, it says, prepare to navigate the perilous world of Westeros, where alliances are fragile, betrayals are common, and the fate of your house hangs in the balance. Players will assume the roles of the mighty houses of the Seven Kingdoms, each vying for power, influence, and control of the Iron Throne. As you step into the shoes of iconic characters, you'll face challenging dilemmas, engage in intricate political maneuvering, and wage epic battles for supremacy. Will you forge powerful alliances with other noble houses, or will you plot their downfall to seize their lands and resources? The choice you make will have far-reaching consequences affecting not only your house, but the entire realm. Can you outwit your rivals and ensure your survival and prosperity of your house in the unforgiving Game of Thrones? All right, just reading that's got me pumped up for this. It includes 7 detailed character miniatures. Goodness, hard for me to say that. All right, so opening the box, we have the rule book here, the Usurper's Code. That's pretty cool. On this rule book, there you go, as you can see. Very nice. This does come with the Dice tutorial. If you're not familiar with that, that's where you can download an app and you can watch basically an animated video explaining to you the rules of how to play the game, basically playing it along with the rule book. Then looking into this, we've got the Hand of the King here. This is Tyrion and his card. Let's check out his figure here. Now, I'm not going to explore every little detail of everything in this because that might take a minute in this video, but I do want to check out some of the miniatures. Oh, look at the throne there. That's pretty cool with all the different swords in it. Pretty nice with that. And then here is Tyrion Lannister. Very cool. One of my favorite characters from the show and the book. Books, I should say, I guess. Haven't read all the books. Read quite a few of them. But anyhow. And then here is his card. And these cards are going to be linen finished. They are a little thin. But, you know, that's okay. But anyhow, he's got a couple of cards here and some instructions of how to use him, I guess. We'll have to get into all of that later, but let's check out some of the other stuff in the box. So lots of painted wooden bits to check out. There's going to be some castles, it looks like, such as these. Those are pretty cool, pretty sweet. I like that. And then some other little knickknacks. I'll show you a couple of them real quick. Again, can't show you everything that's in the box, but I will give you a good taste for what's in here. All right, so these are going to have the different house logos on them. If I can get that in focus a little bit, let's try it like that. There you go. So yeah, there you go. Pretty cool. The House Stark right there. And yeah, so lots of them for you to check out if you get this game. There's going to be the Iron Throne, the wooden meeple version of the Iron Throne, if you'd like to play with that instead. So there you go. But anyhow, lots of wooden meeple bits. And then we do have the miniatures. So let's check out the miniatures real quick because I know a lot of people want to know about that. Now, I'm probably not going to be able to name you what character is what here just by showing you the meeples. I'm going to guess that's maybe Ned Stark, just based off of how he's standing. Could be someone else. I don't know. This one right here, that looks like maybe a Lannister. Not sure. Tywin Lannister, maybe? Don't know. But anyhow, Moving on, we have, who's that? I'm not sure who that is. Leave it in the comments if you recognize who that is. But yeah, there you go. And we'll check out this guy right here. That's Robert Baratheon, maybe? That's my guess. Robert Baratheon. I'm going to guess that that's the king. And then we've got Tyrell. Not Marjorie Tyrell. What's her name? I don't remember her name, but House Tyrell. I know that much. So there you go. Mother Tyrell. And then we got this guy right here. I don't remember his name. I know who he is, but I don't remember his name. Help me out. Leave it in the comments if you know who that is. And then we've got one more. Now, these are the base characters, and so these are going to be the ones that you have if you get the base game. Is that the Onion guy? I can't remember his name either. But anyhow, there you go. So that's our miniatures. We've got a few gold coins in the base game. I'll show you what these gold coins are like. But obviously we have the gold pack of coins off to the side, which we're going to take a look at those here in just a minute. But these are pretty sweet. They've got a little bit of weight to them too, so they're pretty nice quality. Like those. All right, let's see what else we got. We do have lots of cards. Now, I'm not going to show you all the cards, of course. I'm going to rifle through a good bit of them. But some of the main characters, you know, that you'll want to probably see and check out. I will show you those if I can get this open. Okay, so here we go. We got Jaime Lannister there on the front. Eddard Stark, Ned Stark. We've got Hoster Tully. That's who that was. Oberyn Martell. Dropped a card. Olenna Tyrell. That was her name. Olenna. I wouldn't have got that in a million guesses. Robert Baratheon. I was right on that one. Euron Greyjoy. Okay. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that guy. And then we got some extra cards here. Littlefinger's influence. Oh, nice. Okay. The Master of Whispers. Drain the coffers. Anyhow, lots of cards in this game, all drawing back to certain things that you'll be familiar with if you know Game of Thrones, if you've read the books, if you've seen the show. Lots of stuff that is going to tie into it. So that's pretty cool. I'm really excited for a lot of this. So lots of cards. And I would say there's probably, I don't know, 60, 70 some odd cards here. So yeah. You're going to need about that many sleeves, if I had to guess. So there's Eddard Stark again. These seem to be just repeats or maybe different artwork, different things at the bottom, text at the bottom. Some player aids, maybe. So yeah, anyhow, lots of cards. Let's see what else is in the box. We've got dice. So these dice are going to be custom dice, of course. Let's see what kind of quality we have here. Now, these are going to be etched and painted dice, and they do have kind of like a marble makeup to them. So that's pretty nice dice. You have 5 of them here. So very nice, like that. And it looks like we've got some player boards in the bottom of the box. So let's check that out real quick. Or no, this is going to be the map. Because, of course, you can't have Game of Thrones without a map, right? You've got something to fight for, something to fight over. So you're going to build out the map by placing these cards, it looks like. And yeah. So anyhow, not a board. Lots of cards you'll be putting together. And then, yes, we do have some boards for the houses. So House Aaron, House Greyjoy, House Baratheon. And obviously it has their coat of arms down here, which is pretty cool. House Tyrell. And they're saying too. So yeah, you'll know that if you're familiar with Game of Thrones. House Martell, House Tully, House Stark. Winter is coming. Of course it is. House Lannister. Hear me roar. And then obviously the crown. So yeah, there you go. That's what's going to be in the base box. Let's check out some of the other stuff, though. Let me clear out some of this. Let's check out the Heroes Pack, because I know a lot of you are probably itching to see what some of these extra figures look like. So let's take off the plastic and show you the back of the box real quick. So this says, immerse yourself in the realm of Westeros with alternative heroes hailing from the 7 mighty houses. Take charge of these iconic figures by navigating grand battles, plotting intricate political schemes, and conquering lands, all for your house's pursuit of the Iron Throne. Will you embody the ruthlessly pragmatic Cersei Lannister, or will you lead your loyal armies with the unwavering honor of Robb Stark? The Heroes Pack adds a captivating array of leaders, each possessing unique strategies and a rich tapestry of possibilities as you explore this game's epic depths. All right, so checking out what will be in this, we've got Cersei Lannister, Robb Stark, Edmund Tully, Illyria Sand, Marjorie Tyrell, Stannis Baratheon, Theon Greyjoy, maybe some cards, and a rulebook. Let's check it all out. All right, pretty excited for this. All right, so there we go. Here is the first character. Let's see. Let's maybe get the cards out, and so I can have a better idea of who might be who based on the artwork. So Cersei Lannister. Here is Cersei herself. Probably maybe the most ruthless person in the show. I don't know. Leave me your thoughts. Who was the most ruthless person in all of Game of Thrones? I understand the books aren't done yet, but if you've seen the show, who's the most ruthless? Robb Stark. Probably a lot of people's favorite character. Is that Robb Stark? I don't know. No, I don't think that is. I'm not sure. Kind of looks like it could be. Robb Stark there. So there you go. And then we have Edmure Tully. That's who this was. Edmure Tully. So there you go. Edmure. And Illyria Sand is going to be this person right here. Ilaria, maybe. I'm not sure how you pronounce her first name. She had kind of a minor role as far as what I remember. Now, Marjorie Tyrell, tragic ending. Hopefully I'm not, ruining any bit of this show that's already been out for several years. If you don't know some of the things, and I'm spoiling it for you, telling you who's dying or who's not going to make it to the end, I'm sorry. You've had a long enough chance to see the show at this point. Stannis Baratheon, don't really care for him. He was kind of a jerk in the show, did some awful things. So, as did a lot of people. Theon Greyjoy. Character who kind of has a lot of character development throughout the long-running series. So, interesting story with him. And there you go. So, some duplicate cards there for the Heroes Pack. Now, let's get this out of the way and show you Ice and Fire real quick. Ice and Fire. Now, that's going to have Jon Snow and, Daenerys Targaryen, of course, because they're like the two main people, right? Of course they are. All right, so on the back of the box, in the chilling struggle for Westeros, the once desperate Seven Kingdoms have found themselves united in the ultimate battle between the living and the dead. Players must set aside the differences of their houses, and all must fight as one to vanquish the Night King and his army of White Walkers. Amidst the mounting fear, two powerful leaders emerge: Daenerys Targaryen, the mother of dragons, and Jon Snow, the king in the north. Together they unite their forces with the realm and embark on a perilous campaign against the relentless advance of the Night King. The fate of Westeros hangs in the balance. With your help, there is hope for its survival. Now, I am probably more excited about what's in this box than just about anything that I've shown you so far in this, because this was my favorite part in the entire show was the battle against the Night King. That was maybe my favorite episode. Thoroughly enjoyed it. But anyhow, this is the rulebook for playing with this little expansion. You do have lots of cardboard bits, and so I'm not going to spend too much time really showing that, although it looks like this has maybe got a 3D component to it, putting some of these things together. You do have lots of wooden bits, and so these wooden bits are going to be your White Walkers. Check that out. There's a White Walker right there. Ooh, don't let them touch you. Anyhow, yep, lots of the same kind of wooden components as what you saw in the previous box, but let's check out the meeples, the characters, not meeples, the miniatures, excuse me. So we have Jon Snow, the hero, the protagonist. Yeah, Jon Snow. And we've got, let's save him for last. We've got Daenerys, the mother of dragons. Very nice. And we've got the White Walker Night King himself. And so, yeah, don't let him touch you. You will die. So, yeah, he's like death, except he lives in the Siberian frost. So, another gold coin in here. We do have more cards. I'll open those up and rifle through them real quick to give you a good look at them. All right, so Daenerys Targaryen, Jon Snow, the Unsullied, which is Daenerys' army, if you don't know that. A Crown for the King. Oh my gosh, that was such a crazy episode, crazy part. Yeah, that happens early on. So, Follower Zeal, Devotion, lots of different cards. Again, taking pivotal moments in the storyline and showing you some things that you'll connect with if you know the show, if you know the books. So yeah, lots of cool stuff. Now, let's see, what is this? This is going to be probably the cooperative part of the game when you are working against the White Walkers, trying to defeat them and protect the realm against them because they are an unending army. You're basically fighting against the dead. So good luck with that. Fire's the only thing that works. And maybe dragons. Well, dragons make fire, so yeah. And we've got another die here, just like the other dice before, and more big boards. Now, these big boards, obviously, we're going to probably put them together, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know. White Walker's Pool here has really nice artwork. Love that. And so, yeah, there's the Iron Throne. And there you go. Oh, check that out. I love that. All right. And Terror Pool. Because, yeah, that's right. Because he feeds off of your fear of him. So, yeah. Oh, there he is again. But anyhow, lots of beautiful artwork. These jumbo-sized cards. The Night King himself. And then there's the map. So this is where you're going to be connecting things together. The Night's Watch. Yep. And then House Targaryen. Blood and Fire. So there you go. Pretty cool stuff here inside the Ice and Fire box. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you are the coin pack, which you've already kind of seen a little bit, but there's a lot of coins in this. So let's rip this guy open. Gosh, that is really put together there. And pour out these coins. Now, in this coin pack, you get 45 of these bad guys. Don't know how much you actually need to play the game. Obviously, you saw that there were a few already in some of the boxes, but obviously you get 45 in this, so that's pretty cool. And you can feel like Scrooge McDuck if you have this. Or, you know, like you're going to go to the casino and put these in the slot machine or whatever. Anyhow, this is really cool, really fun to play with. They do have a little dragon head on them on one side, right there. And then on the other side, it's going to have, what is that, a crown? Yeah, that's the crown. So anyhow, pretty cool stuff. All right, there you have it, guys. That is Tiny Epic Game of Thrones with some of the expansion material, the promo exclusives, Kickstarter exclusives. This is from Gameland Games and the Op. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think about Game of Thrones, what you think about the Tiny Epic series of games, and what you think about Tiny Epic Game of Thrones. If you like this video, please, please, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to be notified of all of our great new content. I'm Lance, and this is Love to Hate, where we help bridge the gap between gamers and non-gamers. We'll catch you next time.